guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back this week with another video for you guys, but this one I am so excited about. So pretty much I just did a tutorial on this look you see right here. It is very dramatic, very fun and creative. So pretty much this is not your everyday kind of tutorial. It's just something fun if you want to wear it for a festival like Lollapalooza, or I know Coachella already passed, but just any music festival. I think this would be a great look because there's so much glitter, there's drama, there's smoky eye. So I posted a look very similar to this one on my Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and I just thought I wanted to do a tutorial on a look just like that, but I just added a lot more glitter. And I just added a line of glitter under my brows, which I've seen floating around Instagram for the past couple of months, and I've wanted to try it for so long. So I finally got around to doing this tutorial that I'm really excited about because I haven't really done creative looks on my channel before. So if you like this kind of makeup tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. So again guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I'm Paola, welcome to my channel, and definitely subscribe because I will have a giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see how to get this festival inspired makeup look, then please keep on watching.
Hey guys, so let's get right in. As you can see, I already have my brows done and my eyes primed. So we're going to move in right into transitions, and I'm going to be using this warm tone color with this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that all over my crease so that it can be a base for the blue shadows we're going to use later. And now I'm just going to deepen that up even more with a more warm tone shadow. This is Real Gar from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I really love this shade. And I'm going to grab this with my Sigma E38. And I'm going to put this basically on the same place I put my previous shadow. But I'm going to build it up a lot so that it looks very orange. And then I'm going to pack it on the outer corner of my eye so that it can give me more dimension. As you can see, I built it up quite a bit. And now what I'm going to do with my Sigma E38, I'm going to blend it with my eyes open so that I can see that orange when I open my eyes and it's not hidden in my lid. And then I'm going to go in with my Smashbox brush, and I do this on every tutorial. I just blend the edges with no additional product to clean up everything. And now we're going to do some blue, and I'm going to be using this blue liner from the Beautiful Crush palette. And I'm going to put this on my lid, and I'm kind of going to carve out my lid. I said I was going to do a cut crease, but then I'm going to clean it up with some blending. This is a really bright blue shade, but I'm just using this color so that I can have a base to make the blue that I'm going to put on later pop even more and have it not fall all over my face. This is just like a glue. And now I'm going to move in with this really deep navy blue from the Gwen Stefani palette. And I'm going to pack it on top of the blue liner. And that blue liner is just going to make that blue stick to my eye. And it's not going to go anywhere for a very long time. Now I'm going to move in back to the orange, and I'm going to blend the edges of the blue. And I'm doing this in circular motions, making sure that there are no harsh lines, mostly on the inner part of my eye. Because now with this shade, the black one from the Gwen Stefani palette, I'm going to deepen up my outer corner a lot. And this is the brush from the Modern Renaissance palette. I just used it to pack the black, and then with that same brush I'm going to blend it on the outer corner, a little bit onto the crease so that it looks very smoky. And that's just blending into the blue, which is why I needed that orange, because I don't want my eyes to be completely black. And now I'm going to move in back with the Sigma E38 with no additional product, and I'm going to blend the edges to make sure there are no harsh lines. And again with the Smashbox lighted up brush, I'm going to do the same thing. We want it all to be very blended and smooth. And now moving on to the lower lash line, we're going to use this on the waterline. This is a purple tone color. I love this color. It is so nice. And I'm going to put it on my waterline, a little bit on my lashes, and then I'm going to blend it out with some black shadow in this dual-ended Morphe brush. This is the tiny side of the brush, but then with the bigger side of the brush, the shader side, I'm going to grab more Real Gar to blend out the black and make it look very warm tone, just like the top of my eyes, because I want the top and bottom to look very similar. And then with this E34 with no additional product, I'm going to blend the edges to make sure there are no harsh lines. And then with this gold shadow, I'm going to put it in my inner corner. I'm going to pack it on real nicely so that I can have a base for the glitter we're going to put on later, so that I can just know where I'm going to put the glitter. Before putting on glitter, we're going to put on mascara. This is Velvet Noir by Marc Jacobs. This is such a good mascara. I really like it. And since I'm wearing falsies, I don't need that much volume. That is why I'm not using my Dior one. Now glitter. This is like the funnest part of the tutorial. So we're just going to put this glitter a little bit on the inner corner, on the lower lash line, a little bit on the inner corner on the top lash line, and then right on the inner corner. I'm going to put it kind of against my nose. And I'm going to build this up a lot. I'm going to put 2 to 3 coats of glitter all over my inner corner so that I can pop even when the light is not hitting it. As you can tell, for the brow part, we just have to put the glitter right under our brows. And it has to be very neatly. It cannot be too thick because then it can look like cray-cray. But I'm just going to put that lining it with the shape of my brow. And then I'm going to put 2 coats of it. As you can see, I'm just putting a second coat to make it pop even more. Now I'm just popping on some lashes. These are Samantha by Huda Beauty. These are my favorite lashes ever. They are so good. I love them. And that's one I'm done. Let's get the other one. Now we're just going to do the face. I already did foundation and concealer and powder, and I dropped my palette, but it's fine, it didn't break. I'm just going to dust this on my skin, and my hair's on the way like always. Clip that back, and now I'm just going to do my forehead. I also did my jawline, but I didn't include it in camera. And this is my favorite brush ever, by the way. If you haven't checked out my favorites video, you definitely should. I talk about how amazing this brush is. And now I'm using the same brush for blush, which is why I love it. And now we're going to be doing some glow. I'm going to put a liquid highlighter because if you're using to go to a festival or a concert, you want to glow to the gods. So you need to put some liquid highlighter, and I'm doing this with a dual fiber brush. And then you're going to top that off with a powder highlighter. And for that, I'm using Champagne Pop, my favorite. This looks so stunning over the NYX highlighter because the cream gives a base to it for it to stick to, and it's just so blinding. I love it. Like, it's so blinding. Like, that combination is my favorite. It's so pretty. And I'm doing this with a fan brush. Don't forget the Cupid's bow a little bit on the nose. And since we're all extra, we're going to go a little bit on the chin and on the forehead. And now I'm just going to move in with a nude lip. But you can do any lip color you want. If you want to go all out, you can do glitter lips, purple lips, black lips, whatever you want. But I'm just going to go basic and nude. So yeah guys, that is it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you on the next one.
For this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of tutorial, please let me know in the comments and like this video. I read all the comments, so hit me up in the comments. Please subscribe before you leave, and I hope to see you on in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.